Looks like I gotta plug my mic in.
Alright, is my microphone working? I turned my volume up because I noticed on the first couple episodes it was bad. Like, it was not good. I got my trapper uniform on. I have the bureau uniform, but I kind of like these other two that are pretty darn rare because, they're downloadable content. So, most people don't have them. I didn't even know they existed until like 2017. And I'd already been playing this game for like 7 years. Oh yeah, this is Beechers Hope. So I was going through the myths and legends playlist, trying to figure out, which ones I did and in what order and all that. This is the third one that I did. I think it's almost 8 years old now, or it could be 8 years old. Which doesn't seem like that long ago. Time really flies, don't it? But you hear that dog barking? See, now, back in the day, people used to think that that dog barking was Rufus, right? And it was the ghost of Rufus, and then you could see John Marston in the mirror, and because John Marston, one of the things, let me show you. If you go to Marston's room, which I don't know if we can get in there or not, I would say we probably could. Yeah, we can. Yeah, what am I thinking? The fact that you couldn't see him in the mirror, which, I mean, look at RDR2 and then look at this and, tell me. But the fact that you couldn't see him in the mirror meant that he was a vampire or whatever. But I don't think the mirror really reflects anything. I think it's just a JPEG behind the... I don't really know. But, so that was one, is that John was a vampire and the ghosts of John and Uncle would show up sometimes in the house at night, and Rufus, the ghost of Rufus, could be seen, and he was running around here with black eyes, and that's what that dog barking is. And when you think about it, because the dog definitely barks, you can definitely hear that. That's been in every Myths and Legends video I've ever watched on Beechers Hope. And we heard it in Tumbleweed, though, too. So I don't think there's actually a dog. I think it's just barking out in the distance. Which, why would that be a thing? I don't really know. But can I get on the roof of the house? I doubt it. What in God's name is that? Fox. Ooh, what happened, boy? Ooh. Anyways. I keep saying a lot, like an idiot. Got my thoughts discombobulated and gotta recombobulate them, But I think next is a wreck of the Serendipity. And I think the reason why John always says, well, it's quiet here, it's too quiet, because a lot of people cite that as evidence that there's something weird going on there and all that. So if you play the mission, I'll do that when we get to the Serendipity, but if you play the mission, when John and the feds are walking up there, it's real quiet, they don't hear anything, and then this guy is like tied to this chair and he screams, "It's a trap!" I think that has something to do with that. I'm pretty sure. Is that it was just like an ambush, It makes sense to me, but we'll investigate again anyways. Just to see if we can find something. What is that? Oh, board. Goodbye, bird. But with that, I believe we can start... Oh. Thought I saw another bird. But that dog barking, like, you can hear it loud, plain as day. But where is it? Still can't believe, I think I know I did some of these in like 2021. Which, that was like already 4 years ago, for God's sake. We've been in the 2020s now for like 5 years. I can't believe that. Like, my God, I feel old. I'm not even 24 yet. But... What was the thing I was coping and seething about? I don't really know how to investigate the dog barking, because it's almost like it's always off in the distance, and I feel like it's location specific. So as long as I'm here, I think I'm gonna hear it somewhere. It's gonna be far off, and then it'll be close by and far off, but I don't think there's actually an entity out there making the noise. There could be, you know. Maybe if you follow it, you'll find Rufus and not some fox running around like a tard. But who knows? Bird. Another bird. Get him. Bird, get him, boy. It's not hard for me to sound like a redneck. I talk like Siri, but I come from a long line of rednecks. West Virginians. I don't think I've ever even been to West Virginia, though, to be honest. Just crazy. But, alright. Whatever. Enough about me. I know I'm kind of just stalling until night, really, because I want to investigate at night, but... You know, these will be long anyways. You know, we're doing as much as we can here. So it doesn't matter, but... Hey, maybe we'll see Rufus, right? Who knows? That's the main myth, because, like, there's this picture that's probably Photoshopped, to be honest, that shows, you know, John's dog, Rufus, running around Beechers Hope with black eyes. And it's supposedly after John's dead or whatever. You know. Who knows, though. I'm walking on the corn. That'd be some nasty corn, I tell you what. Look at that texture. It's crazy. Can't believe this game is, what, 15 years old now? I've been playing it for the whole 15 years. Well, I don't know what that was, but okay. What's that thing? You know the thing. Keep thinking of things to say, and then I immediately forget them. Get hit, boy. I think I had maximum horse hide, or whatever, horse leather. Yeah, max horse meat and max horse hide. Got you some eagle feathers there. Where's my bear? Yeah, I got like 41 grizzly bear furs. Thought I had grizzly heart somewhere. Grizzly teeth. Can't believe I'd have 41 skins and no hearts. There's some sheep meat. That's relatively rare stuff there. I've got over $1 million too. That's like $1 million. That's like $1,100,000, pretty much. I mean, you hear that, don't you? I'll turn up the game volume for you. You probably won't be able to hear me anymore, but I'll turn up the game volume so you guys can hear that. I don't know, I think I have my microphone pretty loud, probably. Which, it needs to be so you can hear me. Because I mumble. Tend to. I'm not a very loud talker. Pretty quiet person in general. But usually don't talk this much. Is that my horse? Yeah, alright. What you doing, boy? You mangling with the wild mares? Is that what they're called? Mayors. Mayors. Yeah, they're mayors. They're mayors of towns. That's what it is. Or is that the little... Is that the young horses? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm a friggin' Hoosier. I don't know about all that. We just have cows and stuff. Cows and cornfields. What are you whining about? Is that because I was shooting? Yeah, I think it was. Just scared him a bit. Well, get you gone out of here, bo. Gonna sit in this chair right here. That's one thing I can't. I just... It drives me nuts about being around hill jacks and stuff, is they're like, gonna sit in this chair right here. That's what how Kentuckians talk to. It's like, man, I don't know. I heard that for the first time not that long ago, and I was like, what? Like, cheer. Someone told me, no, he's trying to say chair. I was like, oh, okay. Well, how am I supposed to know? Is that a little bird? Little songbird? We're just grabbing birds at this point. We only take the feathers too. We don't need them, huh? I wonder if the binoculars can look at that bird. I kind of want to see. I'm just screwing around until nightfall, guys. You can, like... It's alright, man. We can just relax until night actually hits, because nothing's probably going to happen until then. Even though that that famous picture does show Rufus at during the day. It's like I'm having a stroke or something. Well, that's not funny, but it's not funny because it could happen, so you know. But that's The Rock. Yeah, it's just Dwayne Johnson over there. But I'm just gonna turn the mic off. I totally forgot what I was saying. That weirded me out. I sound like an idiot. I literally just woke up not that long ago. So, feeling a little weird anyways. Trying to drink some coffee and wake up. I swear though, like, I don't know where to run to. Like, how do you can't really tell the direction of the sound either. Let me turn up the volume here on my TV so I can hear it. There's a rabbit. She can hear the dog, but where is it? Ooh, that's a buck right there. Look at that. If I wasn't doing important business right now, I'd be hunting. What is that? Oh. I'm assuming that's those horses over there. They just keep spawning for no reason. That's my horse. Gotchi. My face mask on. I better slap that on if I'm gonna be killing things, because I really don't want to lose any honor. Maybe I should shoot out the lights. My God, why can't I hit that one? Now it looked like a tard. Now it looked like one. My TV is like 720p. And it's the one in my study. It's like I have a little study room where I read books and write and stuff. And I also have my, you know, Xbox and recording equipment and stuff in here. So it's like a well-rounded little thing. And also have like my army stuff in here and everything else, but I need to stop saying I don't usually do that. My TV is like 720p resolution, so it's not the greatest when it comes to showing detail, but it's alright, I guess. Yeah, maybe if I shoot out all the lights, it'll do something. There's something in that loft, I think. I was gonna say that should be very much destructible. That's not. That'll just always be like that. Shoot the skull. Yeah. Ooh, skull broke. Kind of want to buy a moose skull or something and take it outside and just see if it actually blows apart. Not with the Mauser though. I wish I had a friggin' Mauser. Things are cool. Alright, I'll shoot out the lights and then I'll turn my microphone off. You guys can be spared my irritating yapping. Where's that other light coming from? Like right there. What is that? Am I missing something? It doesn't look like it. I don't know if there's enough room to throw dynamite in here. We're about to find out. Yeah, I don't think that was anything. I have unlimited money, so this won't do anything. Well, not unlimited. I can spend it all, but yeah, it won't do anything. I had the max amount. Is what it is. Is there? Yeah, that's what that is. Right. I'm gonna try to get all the lights. I guess I could try to get them all outside too, maybe. Of course, the fire is always gonna be burning. Is that emitting light? Kind of looked like it was. That is. Oh, just blew it against the wall. Didn't destroy it. All right. Oh man. Well, that's the fireplace. All right. Now that's a fire. See if I can get whatever that is. No? I definitely hit it. Get out of here. Watch me miss it. Ooh, got it. What, the Rolling Black? Used to call it the Rolling Black rifle. I don't know why I thought it was Rolling Black. Yeah, we'll blow all the lights out of this joint and then see what it does. Ah, that could be a part of it. Oh, what's this room? Oh no, I know what it is. It's like their little attached shed thing. John was in here in the cutscene, like, before he died. When he was talking to Jack, talking about the invention of airplanes. One of them machines can turn men into angels. I reckon it could. Let me go shoot him out in the barn, too. Is there one? There's one in the loft. I could probably get it from here. Ooh, what happened? Ooh, what happened? I have a tendency to do that in my Halo videos. Where, I'll betray somebody or something. I'll say, ooh, what happened? I'll start teabagging them. Alright. It's so stupid. Kind of retarded. So what makes it funny to me is that it's so freaking stupid. Alright. What was that? Think that'll do her? Let's go to this side of the barn. Just to make sure. Yeah, we're good. Can I hop up there? No, I can't. Go, Jack. What are you doing? Guess who's back, Jack? You know the thing. Alright. We're gonna begin. Alright, microphone's back on, yeah. You see this, right? I guess it's considered a different area, but if I blow all these lights out, am I gonna see John? You know what I mean? Probably not, but I've been searching for all these myths for so many years now, and haven't really seen anything. I don't fake anything either. I don't have the patience to do that, to be honest. I don't care. I just wouldn't do that anyway. Because that doesn't help anybody. You know, we want to know if it's real, not what kind of dumb, fake CGI garbage we can make, you know. Alright, let me head up here. Well, that's all still the way it is. So they can regenerate the lights without regenerating the chest, huh? God, that looks out of place right there. Look at that. Bye. Johnny boy. Man, this is old. Everything looks so different now. You know, like games in general. The lighting systems are just so advanced compared to this. I don't know, when I took a break from more modern games in like 2012 or so, and then I went and bought a new game in like 2016 or 17, I was like mind blown to just the advancement in graphic quality between that time. It was insane. But now it's just getting better and better. I mean, it's insane. But, alright, I'll shut up. We'll get to the investigation. One last thing, I think I'll stand in this room, maybe move around a little bit, see if anything appears. We'll go after the John Ghost thing first. So